Hey DragonCon, we're here backstage at the Masquerade with a surprise guest we found just kind of walking around on the streets, some hobo. You might know him as Chris Hardwick, the Nerdist. Chris, man, thanks for just kind of taking the time out tonight.
Can I have some soup?
I don't know, man. There's a bread kitchen around the corner, maybe.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate
that. No
hand-outs,
no hand-outs. So, man, how's your weekend been so far?
Crispy, it's delightful.
Delightful, you
Yeah,
say?
I've never been to DragonCon.
Really?
Because I just haven't been able to ever work out the weekend.
Right.
And this year I was determined, like, this year I'm going to DragonCon. Just to, we were shooting some Nerdist stuff here, but I wasn't in any of it. I really just came to just be an attendee and hang out. Yeah, and it's been insane. I mean, every bit as insane as everyone said it would be.
What's your opinion of the costumes that you've been seeing here? I mean, in the time that you've been here, what kind of stuff have you been obviously seeing? We have the Masquerade going on behind us.
I mean, it's mind blowing. You know, I've seen great costumes at at the major cons, and then like Phoenix Comic Con. You see some stuff at PAX. You know, the New York, San Diego, wherever. But here, I mean, it's this doesn't compare. None of it compares to because everyone comes here with the idea of cosplay and. Yeah. It's so thorough, and you see teams of people doing casts of films or television shows, and there's such a communal effort, and there's obviously I know you have floors where there are vendors.
Some merchandise.
But the real con is just out in these 5 hotels, just connected arteries of people. That's unbelievable.
That's one thing this conventions really strive for. They're more like trade shows.
Yeah.
But this one we get the fans, you get the fan experience, and you're right. This is a huge focus of these costumes. So when are you gonna start cosplaying here then? What's gonna be your first costume?
I was gonna, I have my 10th Doctor costume that I had made, but I wasn't able to. I came here from working somewhere else, and so I was like, I had to pack. I don't know. It was a dumb excuse, but I couldn't pack the.
It's a legitimate reason, I suppose.
I did bring my sonic screwdriver though, and I always forget. Like, oh yeah, check that. It always gets flagged at TSA, and I still haven't found the best way to explain it.
Yeah, this is a device that kind of vibrates. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, no, they either think it's a weapon or an adult toy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I guess I gotta go with adult toy. I don't
guaranteed to get you through every time.
At least I'm not gonna get flagged as a terrorist.
Well, it could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be worse. So speaking of Doctor Who, real quick, did you see this the first episode?
Asylum of the Daleks? Of course I did.
It's fantastic.
It's amazing.
I think I'm the only one who saw it. So my God, thank you. I can talk to someone about it.
Yeah.
So that thing that we can't talk about,
we can finally actually talk
about it. So I like to tell people, without being spoilery, Christmas came early.
Yeah. It did. Yeah. So we're gonna get 5 good episodes of Doctor Who.
Fantastic.
And then we gotta say goodbye to the Ponds, which is
goodbye Ponds.
Sad, but
we're gonna say hello to a new friend.
We can say hello to a new friend.
Yeah.
And the cycle of life continues in the Doctor universe.
It's almost like a resetting of the cycle. You get your new friends, your new family involved.
Yeah.
See where things go. You're
always every time you go through the same sort of like 5 stages, where it's like this said Elizabeth Kubler-Ross thing with the companions or the Doctor. It's like, no, I don't want this to. And the new person comes along, whoever it is, and you're like, what is this crap? And then within 5 minutes, you're like, all right. And then after like an episode or 2, you're like, please don't go anywhere. I mean, it's just
I was definitely that way with Rory.
We all go,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
We all go through the companion's companion. So we all go through the process.
It's almost like the 5 stages of companion grief.
It is. Yeah.
You get a whole
there's a 6th
program
day
for that.
I guess it is. So it does work.
Circles back around. Yeah. Well, Chris, I know you got a lot going on tonight. Thank you so much for being here, man.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, like just walking between the hotels last night, it just felt like some sort of really positive apocalypse. I don't know if that makes any sense, but just people just spilled out onto the streets, just all the hotels.
The glue together.
Yeah, just amazing costumes. So thank you.
The glue that holds us together.
Seriously. So thank you for having it. It's been really amazing, and also very bold to have a cosplay convention at the end of summer in Atlanta.
Tell us about it. It has been a swimming pool of awesome. So, from DragonCon and for Chris Hardwick, the Nerdist, thanks, guys.